Growing your muscles requires careful planning. By careful planning, we mean ensuring that you're properly following through the 3 stages of fast muscle gain, namely nutrition, exercise, and recovery. In today's video, we're going to delve a little deeper into each. For instance, with exercise, we're going to share with you some top exercises for building muscle fast, say the upright row, then give out a quick tip for each exercise. Want to know more? Just sit back and stay tuned. Stage 1. Pay close attention to your nutrition by following these rules. Number 1. Eyes on protein-rich food. Ideally, you should consume at least 1 gram of protein per pound of your body weight every day. For beginners, instead of 1 gram only, aim for about 1.5 grams for the first 6 months of training, as this is when muscles respond the fastest to exercise. Lean animal proteins like chicken, turkey, beef, and eggs are classic protein sources. Number 2. More carbs, please. Eat about 2 to 3 grams of carbohydrates per pound of your body weight every day. Carbs are the second most critical macronutrient for muscle growth. For most meals, go for slow-digesting carbs like oatmeal, whole grains, and beans. Number 3. Fat is your friend. Higher fat diets maintain testosterone levels better than low-fat diets, so don't avoid fat. Eat smartly, however. Pick red meats like steak and ground beef for saturated fats, avocados, olive oil, and nuts for monounsaturated fats, and fatty fish, walnuts, and flaxseed oil for omega-3 polyunsaturated fats. Number 4. Eat more. Aim for having a meal every 2 to 3 hours that contains quality protein and carbs. Doing so will ensure there's a steady supply of energy and amino acids to facilitate muscle growth all day long. A good rule is to have at least 6 meals per day. Number 5. Shake it up. You can also drink your protein through shakes. Shoot for at least 20 grams of protein in a shake form before and after a workout. While considered supplements, protein shakes are important meals that must be consumed at critical times during the day for athletes and bodybuilders. Drink a shake 30 minutes before the session. Then have another one during the 60-minute window right after working out. Number 6. Snack lightly before bedtime. Sleeping means putting your body on a 7 to 9 hour long fast. Because there's no food, the body utilizes the muscle fibers for amino acid to fuel the brain. So before you sleep, consume 30 to 40 grams of casein protein shake. Pair it with either 2 to 3 tablespoons of flaxseed oil, 2 ounces of mixed nuts, or 2 to 3 tablespoons of peanut butter. You may swap the protein shake with 1 cup of low-fat cottage cheese. Number 7. Have some creatine. Creatine is one of the most effective supplements for muscle building. It works for most athletes regardless of gender or age. To boost your efforts, add 3 to 5 grams of creatine to your pre- and post-workout shakes. Doing so can help you gain up to 10 pounds of lean muscle and enhance your gym performance. Number 8. Beta-hydroxybeta-methylbutyrate (HMB) is good too. If you can, take 1 to 3 grams of HMB with food in the morning, pre- and post-workouts, and before bed. Do this during the first 3 months of training. Aside from creatine, HMB is a great supplement for newbies. It works to prevent muscle breakdown and trigger muscle growth, particularly in beginners. Whereas nutrition is the main support or the backbone of muscle growth, physical training or exercise is the very front line. Movements like leg presses and bent-over barbell rows are just 2 of the many top exercises for building size and strength. Let's talk more about them here. Enjoying the video so far? Show some support and hit that like button. Stage 2. Consider adding these muscle-building exercises. Number 1. Squat. Weighted squats are great, but never sacrifice proper range of motion just to add more weight to the bar. Instead, keep every rep controlled and make sure each squat reaches a depth where your thighs are parallel to the floor or even a few inches below. Number 2. Bench press. For maximum activation of your chest, position your torso on the bench, then slightly arch your lower back. Keep your rib cage held high and shoulders shrugged back and downward. Number 3. Dip. When targeting the chest, lean your torso forward during the movement. Meanwhile, keep your torso upright to recruit more of the triceps muscles. Number 4. Barbell pullover. Regardless if you're aiming to target your chest or lats, get the most out of this exercise by using a weight that lets you have a full deep stretch while keeping your hips down. Number 5. Deadlift. Are you focusing more on improving your sports performance, overall strength, and power? If so, then simply perform a deadlift on the floor. However, if your goal is to increase your muscle mass in the back, then do it in a rack or Smith machine anywhere from mid-shin to knee height. Number 6. Bent over barbell row. A quick tip, use a wide overhand grip, which means holding onto the bar with your palms facing toward your body. This will work the muscles of your upper back most intensely. If you want to target your belly for more of a V shape, use a closer underhand grip, meaning you grasp the bar from underneath with palms facing away from you. Number 7. Pull-up. To get the bang of a pull-up's buck, vary your grip widths and the angle of your torso when pulling. Doing so will effectively stimulate all areas of your back musculature. Number 8. Leg press. For the leg press, the key is to again vary, but this time with your foot width and height on the platform workout to workout or even set to set. This will emphasize different areas of your thighs. Number 9. Upright row. Use a shoulder width grip as you lift the bar to about nipple level so it will hit your shoulders to a greater degree. To target your traps, keep your hands closer together and lift the bar as high as chin level. Number 10. Seated dumbbell shoulder press. For maximum emphasis on the anterior delts, press the dumbbells with your palms facing each other. To work the anterior delts while also greatly engaging lateral heads, press with your elbows held back in line with your torso and palms facing forward. In every training program, the recovery process is a vital part. All your efforts in the gym don't mean anything if your body isn't recovering properly. Overtraining or under-recovery can exhaust the muscles and create even more fatigue than what you're already feeling. Things like sleep and hydration might seem trivial, but they go a long way in helping grow your muscles. Keep watching to know more about them. Stage 3. Maximize your muscle recovery with these things. Number 1. Sleep. Are you getting enough Z's? Having enough sleep boosts the release of human growth hormone HGH, which supports muscle building. It's been found that 60 to 70% of HGH secretion occurs during the deepest sleep cycles. Number 2. Hydration. Water is necessary for everyday body functions. When you're hitting the gym, the body can lose more than a quart of water within just an hour of working out. As such, the body demands even greater hydration. Without proper hydration, it can result in muscle fatigue and loss of coordination. Number 3. Nutrition. After every workout, make sure you're eating enough. For a quick post-workout food, have a 25-gram protein shake. Consuming protein right after a workout will stimulate muscle protein synthesis, a process that positively affects muscle growth and recovery. An hour or two later, eat a protein-rich meal that has pro-recovery fruits and veggies rich in antioxidants. Number 4. BCAAs. Another way to help the muscles recover is to consume BCAAs in between meals. A 5 gram of BCAA is enough to ensure protein synthesis is spiked the entire day. Number 5. Multivitamins. Did you know that muscle cells have higher free radical levels after a workout? Vitamin C, D, E, and ALA are essential for the recovery process. Such vitamins help prevent free radical damage and aid in strengthening the immune system. Number 6. Foam roller. Fascia is a thin, elastic tissue that surrounds the muscles. It helps prevent injuries by hydrating muscle fibers and maintaining the muscle's place. Use a foam roller to perform self-myofascial release after a workout. This way, it can relieve muscle tension and ultimately let your muscles move more readily. Number 7. Recovery workouts. The recovery process isn't about doing nothing. In fact, active recovery is better than a sedentary one. Plan a recovery week every 3 to 5 weeks that contains all your main lifts, but you must only lift half the amount of reps and loads. Need to burn some fat first? You can without dieting. In fact, you can burn fat and gain muscle at the same time. Click this to find out which foods will help you achieve those two goals at once.